So he is currently up to Fishman Island. If you remember, I think the last time we heard from Charlie was him saying that he finally likes One Piece and people got mad at him. People got mad at him because he said, like, Luffy is dumb, but he still likes One Piece. That's the last place where we're at. Now he's on Fishman Island, which, unfortunately, I know Fishman Island has a very, very mixed reputation. Now, I don't agree with it. I don't, and I'm gonna make a video about it. Let's hear what he has to say, and then we'll talk about it.
Fishman Island. Thanks to the One Piece card game, it motivated me to finish fucking god-awful Fishman Island.
Okay, we're off to a great start. We're off to a great start. Okay, let's hear what he has to say.
What was so bad about it? Oh, you know what? Here, I'm gonna be opening some One Piece cards here in a minute anyway. Might as well talk about Fishman Island and everything I hated about it.
Okay.
Fishman Island takes everything that One Piece was doing really well in Marineford and wipes its whole ass with it.
Okay, I'm gonna agree with this right here, and I think the problem with Fishman Island, and I'm gonna make a video about this, the biggest problem with Fishman Island is the fact that it comes after Return to Sabaody. The single worst thing about Fishman Island is the place where it is at, because literally no one cared about Fishman Island. We wanted to see the Straw Hats, because they hadn't been together for like years. It was a big deal seeing them back together in like the first arc. We land on Fishman Island, there's like this weird plot line. It wasn't satisfying. Let's hear what he has to say, though.
The Fishman Island arc is a tedious chore to push through, and it is unwatchable without One Piece.
Lies. The pacing of Fishman Island isn't that bad. It's not that bad.
One Piece is a godsend and the only way to actually push through that arc. Everything about it undoes
He hasn't seen Dressrosa.
everything Marineford did great. It is truly a wash. Like, it is trash. And it's so insulting that it's a really important arc because of, like, Shirahoshi. But my god. So, the villain might legitimately be the worst villain I've ever seen in anime. Hody...
Man, does this make me sad. Because the thing with this is, like, this argument has two very, very distinct sides. Hody is kind of a bad villain. Because he has no depth. Like, purely from you break it down to its nuts and bolts, Hody is not a good villain. Because there's nothing going for him. But that's the point. And that is the thing that makes him brilliant. The fact that he is shallow and he has nothing to him. He is just a hateful piece of trash that hates everything. And that's what makes him brilliant. And he's kind of like, which side do you fall on? You know? It's easy to say you missed the point, but at the same time, there is a critical point of view where you can say he is a shallow villain. Like, but that is the point, but it's true.
Jones is just a diet great value Arlong, but
I don't think he is Arlong. Arlong was like a lot more soft. Hody was just hateful.
Significantly more cringe, and I feel like
Arlong was like Negan. Arlong had a system. He went into places and he made them work for them. You know? So Arlong had like Arlong wasn't pure evil. He was, I don't have the vocabulary for this. He was like extremely selfish, I guess. Hody is just like the purest form of evil. He hates everything.
Like, has no real character to him at all, other than just being addicted to meth. Like, that's it. Like, he's just a pill-popping lunatic, and nothing beyond that. He's not clever. He's not crafty. He's not even strong. Like, the Straw Hats are...
Yeah, and that's another thing. Like, the fact that we went into this, like, extremely, extremely real arc, and it's not really a threat, right? Like, the conversation is kind of muddied by the fact that we steamroll everything, which, again, was the point. It was supposed to be our victory lap. But...
1,000 times more powerful than all of the villains, so anytime they fight, it's instantly over.
Yes.
There's no tension. It's so dumb. Like, everyone's just cannon fodder in the arc. And Sanji is miserable in the first, like, 20 episodes.
What an intelligent man. What an intelligent man. The Sanji stands are going to come after him. Oh my god, do I remember this. I said, like, I said Sanji is, like, the cringest thing ever known to man. People are like, nah, you're gonna see, you're gonna see. The fact that he has a good story afterwards doesn't mean he's not cringe. He is still cringe, and he always will be cringe.
So it's where he just constantly starts bleeding out from nosebleeds, which was a really good gag initially in the beginning of that arc, but they kept playing it up, and he just had nothing to do until the
I feel so vindicated.
very end. Didn't you take like 8 months finishing that? Yeah, because it sucks. It's so
not that bad.
boring.
It's not
so
that bad.
Boring. Like, if I didn't get into the One Piece card game, I probably still wouldn't have bothered finishing Fishman Island. Like, there's just never any motivation to watch it. Even with One Piece, it's just bad.
It's not.
A good gag is a terrible take. It was just fine the first time it happened in the arc, because that's just part of Sanji's character. So they played it off in the beginning of the arc, and it's like, ha ha ha, good one. And then it keeps happening for 20 episodes. And then it becomes a pivotal point of Sanji in the beginning, where he does nothing in the arc. Just read the manga. Yeah, I know, but I've already committed.
I like how he's hearing literally the same things. Like, people are telling him literally word for word the same stuff they told to me. Sanji's gag is not that bad. Toei played it up. Read the manga. It's like the same thing word for word.
Up on anime only. Yeah, Fishman Island is undoubtedly the worst arc. Not even close. I watched all of One Piece in a year.
I think Punk Hazard is the worst arc. I think now that I've really like sat on and I think of all the canon arcs, Punk Hazard is probably my least favorite one. Even though it has the natural buff of being a snow island.
Fishman Island took like 4 months because of it. Yeah, because it's a complete fucking waste of time. It truly is a waste. It's almost as, well, it is worse than, what was that Wampo arc? What the fuck was that one? I forgot the name of that arc. Drum Island or something. It's actually worse than that. No, I know it gets good after Fishman Island. I know everything that happens, but it's almost impossible.
He just said Drum Island is the second worst arc in his manga.
To go through Fishman Island, it super sucks. Did you like Skypiea? Fucking hated Skypiea. I did not like Skypiea at all, which is apparently another extremely important.
Skypiea was the arc where he got heat because Luffy was stuck in the snake for like 30 episodes.
Important one to the overarching story. I thought Skypiea was trash. Fishman Island is worse. What's your favorite so far then? Marineford. Not close. Not even close.
Marineford is a good take. Sabaodi's still better. Sabaodi's still better.
Do you count Impel Down with Marineford? I do. I kind of put them both together. But I know they're two separate arcs. But when I say Marineford, I'm including Impel Down. Foxy Pirate trumps Marineford. I don't know about that. Fucking Davy back games. I just know Charlie will suffer through Wano up until the very end. I don't think so. Like I said, I know everything that happens in the next coming arcs. I know pretty much everything about One Piece. Because I caught little bits and pieces of the vast majority of the episodes. So I don't think I'm going to dislike Wano. I might not like Punk Hazard all that much.
He won't. Because like Punk Hazard has a few hype moments, but Punk Hazard has already lost the vibe where like it's all of us together. Because like the second arc, right? It's like the second big arc. We get it. We're all together. Now we're sailing truly into the new world. And Punk Hazard's kind of just like
But we'll see. It's not going to be worse than Fishman.
And Caesar was like also. Caesar, the best thing about Caesar is everything that happens after Punk Hazard. Like, unironically. Caesar as a villain is horrible.
Favorite Straw Hat? Zoro. Zoro's still my favorite so far.
Based.
Would you consider One Piece the greatest anime? Nope. I haven't caught up.
One Piece is not the greatest anime. It can't be. It has too many problems. Pacing, weird playing up of things that never happen in the manga. It has a lot of problems. It's not the best anime. Story is a whole different story. I get it. But it's not the best anime. Maybe the remake will be. It could be. It could. But it's not the best anime.
Up yet, but I wouldn't consider it the greatest anime yet. I'm liking it. I like it a lot.
Same.
But I don't think it's like the greatest anime.
Same.
What's the greatest then? For the greatest anime, you'd have to go to like the actual huge classics that legitimately changed it. So, a Dragon Ball. and Akira.
This is probably going to
like
be massive spoilers, but
like those push
is he going to play
anime
it?
into the
Or
mainstream.
he's not?
Like for something to be the greatest, I think it has to be like historically significant to the overall media.
Also, I just noticed something. Is that... Hold on. What? I think his is squared because he has like Windows 11. Is that Vegas? Does Charlie use It might be different because mine is basically the same, only it's a circle. It looks slightly different. If Charlie uses Vegas, I'm gonna be finally vindicated. Why would he be editing his own videos though? I don't think he edits his own videos. Maybe he does. I don't know. Man, I love Vegas. Vegas is the best software. Bleach is a better story in the big three, but One Piece is right up there with its world building. I don't know enough about
like,
Bleach to say. I haven't seen it.
God, what was it called? I didn't watch it growing up, but god damn it, what was it? Not Ninja Scroll. What the fuck was it? Ghost in the Shell. I don't know why I struggled so hard with Ghost in the Shell. What's a beloved anime you can't stand? Easy answer is Rurouni Kenshin. I used to love Rurouni Kenshin growing up.
That doesn't sound fun.
The author is a pedophile who got a slap on the wrist. Got a
Yikes.
small fine, no jail time for being a legitimate pedophile.
That's just sad.
With tons of child porn.
Why would anyone watch that?
And the manga industry welcomed him back with open arms. But I guess it's kind of cheating because it's not like a beloved anime I did.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I used to really like.
What's the
Rurouni Kenshin,
point?
But now I hate it because of him. One Piece or Naruto?
Do people actually watch
One Piece
it?
Is a
like I
better
get
story.
nostalgia, but like
I
if
am
you're just
blown away
watching
by
something
One
that is
Piece's
blatantly
story and
dragged
how
out,
deep and
that's miserable.
very well told it is for the most part. The pacing in the anime betrays the really good writing.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I think Naruto actually has probably the best choreography in all of anime. I was actually earlier today re-watching Naruto fight scenes, just reminiscing on how good it was. It's really, even all these years later,
I've got
still
no
kind
idea
of
what would be my
unmatched.
favorite.
Even with some of the more recent like smash hits like Jujutsu Kaisen, Demon Slayer, the choreography doesn't really touch Naruto, like Prime Naruto. Like the animation's so much better in the modern age, but the choreography in Naruto is inspired. Kakashi Obito fight still top 3 in anime. That's actually what sent me down the rabbit hole again.
Robots are
It's
what the hell is
so
that?
good.
Yeah, I mean,
I finished Fish.
I don't agree with a lot of what he says about Fishman Island, but that's the thing. Like, Fishman Island's a weird one. Fishman Island's a really, really weird one. Go Google, like, give it a look. It's on his Clips channel. Sasuke Naruto was goated. I need to watch Naruto. I need to watch all, like, I haven't seen any of, like, the big anime. And by big, I mean, like, the OGs, you know? Like, Naruto, Dragon Ball, Bleach. I haven't seen any of them. One Piece was the first one I watched. Because, like, those series, to me, were, like, those big things that I just never approached. Because they were just, like, going on for such a long time. They were so developed that I was like, how do I even start? You know? It was kind of like the old Reliable for so many people. And I never watched it. I just watched the new stuff. People still don't believe me. I have never seen them. I've never seen them. I obviously know, like, some of the memes. But I haven't seen them. One day I'm gonna watch all of them. A lot of animes on my watch list too. I just keep rewatching my favorites. I don't even rewatch stuff. That's the thing. Like, the only anime that I constantly rewatch is obviously One Piece and like, I guess Avatar, if you call that One Piece, and Attack on Titan. Because I make videos on them. I need to rewatch them, like, literally hundreds of times. I just need to do that. Other than that, I don't really rewatch stuff. I just need more time. I need more time. Like, ideally, I would make series about Hunter x Hunter, because that was the plan, by the way. The plan was after I finished One Piece, I would start making Hunter x Hunter videos. That was the plan. It didn't work. I started doing other stuff. I still want to do Hunter x Hunter, though. You like Hunter x Hunter? Yeah, exactly. People keep saying this. Like, I'm like a massive nerd about magic systems. And I know that Hunter x Hunter's magic system is incredible. And you tell me that, and I'm like, I'm so ready to lock in. I'm so ready to lock in. I just don't know, like, if I should do, like, the One Piece thing, or maybe I should just, like, not tell anyone, watch the whole thing, and then just stealth drop like a 3-hour video out of nowhere. I could do stuff like that if I had an editor. If I had an editor, I could be working on multiple things at the same time, right? Because right now I have a very, very good flow. Right now, like 7 to 9 days is my usual production time. I'm never gonna miss an upload. Unless I die, I'm never gonna miss an upload. I've gotten sick, that hasn't stopped anything. I've had to do other things, that hasn't stopped anything. I can always hit that time. But it would be great if I could have something else going on in the background. Right now, I just don't have the bandwidth for that. No, I graduated last year. I just don't have time because I keep adding more things to the videos. That's the problem.